I've got a couple of books that I'm going to recommend to you today. The first one is the series of books that begins with The Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Now this is a series of books. There's at least 6, I think, in the main series and a prequel. I've read the first 4, the prequel and the first 3 main books, and it's really cool. If you like kind of fantasy but with a strong female protagonist, you'll love this. She's an assassin. She has some serious skills, but she's not had the greatest of lives to start with, and she ends up, at the start of the book, she is in a slave camp in a salt mine. But she is kind of pulled out of the salt mine by the king's chief of guards and taken back to the palace. And it's quite a sort of traditionally kind of like challenge quest start to the series, in the sense that she's told that all her crimes will be forgiven and she'll be pardoned if she takes part in this contest against other assassins to become the king's champion. Well, of course, it's all about her training and then, you know, the different parts of the contest, and you can probably imagine how the book ends, but there's lots of twists and turns, and who is she going to fall in love with and all that kind of thing, and who is the king and what does he want and who is she really. There's all sort of like different interpretations, but it's a good rollicking romp of a book with some good action and swords and assassin behaviour. Really good book. The second one is Monsters by Sharon Dogar. Okay, this is a corker. I love this book so much. If you are interested in historical fiction, this one is for you. This is a book about a fictionalized story of how Frankenstein was created, because Frankenstein was written by Mary Shelley, and it's the fictionalized story of her life and how she got together with the poet Percy Shelley and her background. And to be frank, I ended up shouting. Sometimes I was shouting at this book saying, no, don't do it, don't go with him, don't do it. It's quite a feminist book. It's really interesting because it is based on fact. And if you take that into account and you think to yourself, wow, that happened in those times? Because some of the stuff that happened is pretty scandalous, even for now. So for those days, and they did sort of, they believed in kind of free relationships and free love, you think, whoa, that's pretty scandalous. Okay, so that's a cracker if you like sort of historical fiction which is based on fact. Anyway, have a great time in Book Week. I would have definitely come dressed as Selena on World Book Day if I'd had the chance. Okay, bye.